The door of the courtroom cacks, and all the cameras revolve towards Robyn Brown, her stilettos clicking against marble in a countdown to verdict. She doesn't glance at Kody. Not even once, but Robyn can't help staring at her, shuddering as the bailiff bangs the session to order. Robyn has a single envelope clutched in her hand that reads confidential DNA results. And when she slides it across the table to the judge, Kody's confident smile wavers for the first time. Behind closed doors, the Brown family's secrets have been whispered for years. But today, all the lies, all the betrayals, all the forged documents will be brought to light, and someone's going to leave this courtroom in handcuffs. Think you know the true tale behind the sister wives? Think again. Stick around until the end, and let us know whose team are you on. Comment below. Courthouse reeks of parchment and wax. The kind of smell that sticks to truth and lies.
Ti de camera fleche seco.
Protesters and supporters pack the marble steps. But within it's silent as a tomb.
Robyn strides in first.
Straight back, sharp heels. She doesn't look at the cameras. She doesn't look at Robyn. She has laser-like focus on the double wooden doors where the judge will appear. Kody walks in a full 10 minutes later, jaw set tightly, attempting to be cool. His tie is too neat. His smile too exaggerated. Robyn straggles along behind him, herding a massive leather bag and blinking rapidly as if she hasn't slept in months. Perhaps she hasn't. Janelle and Mary aren't on to testify today. Not technically, but they sit together on the gallery bench, 2 seats apart, arms folded. Mary hasn't seen Robyn since the night this entire case blew up. The bailiff calls the judge and everyone stands. The room is held still, breathing in as if waiting for permission to exhale. Robyn's attorney, a sharp-eyed woman with a calm voice and a terrifying memory, speaks first. Your Honor, we're here today on behalf of Miss Robyn B. I have phone records, photos, receipts. The courtroom hums with a quiet intensity, every eye tracing every movement. Robyn hunches over to Kody, whispering quickly, hysterically. He shakes his head, lips sealed, as if shushing her without making a sound. Robyn watches. Her face doesn't flinch, but her knuckles whiten on the wood of the witness stand. This document is phony. If the signature is forged, it tears apart everything they've built over the last 3 years, a house of cards collapsing under scrutiny. The judge leans forward. Tomorrow, we'll have our document expert testify. I want confirmation on that signature. If Ms. Brown never signed this, and it was used for legal claims of custody, this court takes that very seriously. A tiny, sour laugh escapes Mary. Robyn whirls around. What are you trying to say? She snaps. Mary shrugs, calm but cutting. I guess you forgot I signed those forms too. The courtroom freezes. Smoldering tensions, old grudges, unspoken betrayals, finally erupt into the open. Robyn meets Mary's gaze, not angry, not grateful, just fully attuned. It's Kody's turn. The judge nods to his lawyer. He stands, composed, courteous, but with a subtle, condescending edge. Your Honor, Mr. Brown has never forged a document in his life. There may be some misinterpretation of signatures. Perhaps Ms. Brown simply forgot. These forms are old. She has also admitted to emotional stress at the time. Robyn leaps to her feet, eyes blazing. Excuse me? Do you mean I forgot to sign over guardianship of my own child? The judge slams the gavel. Sit down now. Outside, cameras capture the perfect contrast. Robyn, fire in her eyes, standing defiantly. Kody, stretching his neck, trying to make it look like this is merely a minor inconvenience. Janelle shifts subtly, as if she might speak, but doesn't. Hands folded, eyes locked on Kody, silent vigilance. Lunch break, announces the bailiff. The courtroom empties, but the tension doesn't. Everything will come out soon. In the break room, Robyn is quietly sobbing. Not loud, just soft, with hiccups muffled into her hand. I didn't know, she whispers to her attorney. I didn't think she'd actually do it. Robyn always threatened. But this is war. Her attorney murmurs about damage control, about keeping composure, about public image. But Robyn's mascara is already smudged, streaked down her cheeks. Outside the door, two paralegals are furiously texting everything they've just overheard. The glue that once bound the Brown family together is fraying fast. When the session resumes, the judge announces an emergency subpoena. A document examiner will testify within 48 hours. Neither side is to speak publicly until then. Kody straightens in his chair. He can feel it coming. If Christine's lawyer introduces the telephone records, proving she wasn't even in the state when the custody paper was allegedly signed, it won't just be humiliating. It could be illegal. Then, unexpectedly, Janelle rises. "Your Honor," she says softly, "may I be added to tomorrow's witness list?" Kody spins toward her, shocked. But she doesn't look at him. "I think I have something the court needs to hear." The judge nods. "So ordered." The session adjourns. Outside, someone slides a sealed envelope under Christine's windshield wiper. No note.
No signature.
Just one word printed boldly on the front. Truth. The next morning, the document examiner arrives 15 minutes early. She's soft-spoken, in a navy business jacket, square-framed glasses, but the authority she carries could shatter walls. She doesn't make small talk. She doesn't request water. She opens her file and states calmly, "The signature is a forgery. An excellent one, but a forgery nonetheless." Christine doesn't react immediately. She lowers her eyes, folds her hands, almost as if in silent prayer or suppression. The judge leans forward, incredulous. "Are you absolutely sure?" "Yes, Your Honor. We checked pre." The judge picks up the paper, scanning the subject line. His eyebrows shoot up. Kody lied. Robyn knew. Robyn's face strains of color. Pale as a ghost, she covers her mouth, as if holding back a scream. The judge plays the recording. Scratchy, slightly distorted, but unmistakably Kody's voice. "You don't have to tell her, Robyn. Just say it came in the mail. She won't question it. If she does, we'll tell her it was a clerical error. Either way, she's done fighting." Christine's eyes close, absorbing the weight of it. Slowly, Janelle turns away. Mary mouths something no one hears. Robyn begins to weep. This time, not quiet sobs, but full body shaking, guttural cries. "I didn't know he had that recorded. I didn't. He said she'd already signed." The judge bangs the gavel. "Order." Kody rises, rage flaring. "This is illegal. That recording was obtained unlawfully. Entrapment." Christine's lawyer smiles, icy and unshaken. "Admissible, Your Honor. Under Arizona law, one-party consent is sufficient. And as it happens, Robyn's phone recorded it. She must have forgotten." The courtroom goes silent. Kody realizes the hole he's dug is deeper than he ever imagined. He frantically searches for allies. No one looks at him now. Not Robyn. Not Mary. Not Janelle. The judge calls a 10-minute recess. As soon as the courtroom empties, Robyn confronts Kody, voice trembling with betrayal. "You promised me she wouldn't fight. You assured me we'd be safe. You manipulated me." Kody doesn't respond. He stares at the wall, panting, jaw clenched so tight it looks like his teeth are holding his entire body together. Outside, journalists swarm, verifying the recording. Twitter explodes. #Kody lied, #Robyn knew. Christine, for the first time all day, shakes hands calmly in a quiet side room. She's not angry. She's exhausted, but resolute. "We keep going," she tells her attorney. "No merci." Back in court, the judge seals the proceedings. On the basis of the evidence presented today, including F. Not anymore. Robyn dabs at her face and finally utters words no one expected. "I want to make a deal." The judge leans forward, curious. "Excuse me? I want immunity," she whispers, voice trembling. "I'll testify. I'll tell the truth. All of it. But I don't want to go down with him." A hush falls over the courtroom. Kody's jaw drops. "Robyn." She cuts him off, sharp and cold. "You used me. You used all of us. I believed you. But I'm not going to jail for you." The judge calls a brief conference with the attorneys. Muffled voices, nods exchanged. Then he addresses the room. Court will hear further testimony from Ms. Robyn Brown in a sealed session this afternoon. A state representative will attend. We are now discussing criminal charges. Court is adjourned until 9 a.m. tomorrow. Outside the courthouse, a passerby shouts, "Did you switch on Kody?" Robyn tears up again. She does not respond. Everyone already knows. Morning dawns cold and icy over Flagstaff. Reporters cluster outside the courthouse, breath misting in the air, microphones ready. A hushed voice spreads, "Paternity fraud." Like wildfire, the phrase travels through the crowd. By the time Christine emerges from her car, it's clear, this hearing isn't just about fake documents anymore. It's about blood. Inside, the courtroom is more somber. Tension has a steady rhythm now. Robyn sits isolated from Kody, eyes puffy, lips pursed. She doesn't look at him or anyone. Her shaking hands fold and refold a tissue until it's nothing but scraps. Christine walks slowly to her table. Composed, but her voice carries the tremor of sleepless nights and too many truths. Her attorney leans in. "Are you certain you want to do this?" Christine nods. "It's time." The judge enters. All rise. Camera flashes explode from the gallery. The clerk warns of clearing the room if the commotion continues. Even the judge knows. This is a case people will discuss 10 years from now. Christine takes the stand. "Your Honor, S. Today's hearing in the Brown versus Brown courtroom didn't just fracture a family. It cracked open the entire illusion of what we thought this family was built on. Because when the judge returned from that sidebar, what came next wasn't about paternity anymore. It was about power, money, and the truth that Kody Brown never wanted the world to see." Scene begins, courtroom. The judge re-enters, his face unreadable. "This court," he says, "will defer custody decisions until the DNA matter is resolved. But given the new evidence, we will now review whether financial coercion or deception influenced prior family settlements." The gallery erupts in whispers. Reporters shift in their seats. And then Kody snaps. "You're ripping us apart," he shouts, spittle flying, veins pulsing. "You're destroying everything." Christine doesn't rise to meet his rage. Her voice is quiet, controlled. "No, Kody. You did that the day you made me doubt my own sanity." For a fleeting moment, something flickers in his eyes. Regret, maybe. But it's gone as fast as it came. Transition, recess, lunch recess is called early. Cameras flash like lightning as Christine exits under escort. Reporters swarm her attorney. And across the hall, Janelle slips Christine a folded note. For words. It's not over yet. Cut to courthouse cafeteria. Robyn sits alone at a table, a cold coffee untouched before her. Her makeup is smudged. Her hands tremble. When she finally speaks, her voice is barely audible. "I didn't mean to hurt anyone," she whispers. "I just wanted the truth out." But she's not alone. A nearby reporter captures it all on camera. Within an hour, the clip hits the internet. Robyn Brown admits she sent DNA test. The headline screams. And suddenly, what was once a quiet family feud becomes a national scandal. Scene, afternoon session. The storm breaks. When court resumes, the tension is suffocating. Janelle takes the stand, calm but visibly shaken. There were other forged documents. If you thought yesterday's testimony was explosive, what unfolded next behind closed doors would shatter everything we thought we knew about Kody Brown's empire of control. Because when the judge approved Robyn Brown's request for immunity, he unknowingly opened the floodgates to years of buried deceit. Scene, end of public session, the gavel falls. Until further notice, all parties are ordered to refrain from contact, the judge declares. He pauses, eyes locking briefly with Robyn. "And Ms. Robyn Brown, your request for immunity is hereby approved. You'll testify under sealed record tomorrow morning." A single crack of the gavel echoes like a thunderclap. Session adjourned. Christine exits first, camera lights blinding, reporters shouting her name like she's both hero and scandal incarnate. She pauses at the base of the courthouse steps, wind sweeping her hair across her face. It's almost over, she whispers to herself, or maybe to the ghosts of the last decade. Moments later, Robyn departs flanked by deputies. Her face is pale, empty. When someone from the crowd yells, "Did you betray him?" she doesn't reply, just closes the car door gently, as if sealing the last ounce of her conscience inside. And then there's Kody, still sitting at the defense table. Everyone's gone, even his lawyer, who mutters, "We'll appeal," before slipping out. But Kody doesn't answer. He stares at his hands, motionless, until the faintest smile creeps across his face. Not joy. Not even madness. Something worse. Certainty. She thinks she's won. He breathes to no one. She has no idea what's coming. And right there, that smile tells the audience what we already suspect. This story isn't ending. It's evolving. Scene, sealed testimony room. The courtroom doors are locked. No cameras. No spectators. Just 4 people. Robyn, her attorney, the prosecutor, and the judge. Robyn's face is ashen. Her lips tremble. But when she speaks, her voice doesn't shake. "I didn't want to." When Kody walks in this time, he's unrecognizable, tie undone, eyes bloodshot, shoulders heavy. The confident man who once ruled every room now looks like he barely slept. And maybe he didn't. The judge wastes no time. "We've had sealed testimony from Ms. Robyn Brown," he announces, raising concerns of witness intimidation, financial coercion, and even perjury. The courtroom stiffens. Cameras zoom in. Then he adds, "Today, Ms. Mary Brown has informed this court she possesses new evidence." All eyes swing to Mary. She rises slowly, no makeup, no theatrics, just calm resolve, and walks toward the stand with a small brown folder in her hand. "I didn't come here to pick sides," she says, voice steady. "But I won't protect lies anymore." She lays the folder on the evidence table. These are bank statements, emails, and messages showing how Kody moved money between accounts. Ours, sometimes with our signatures, sometimes forged. The judge leans forward. "Are you accusing financial fraud, Mrs. Brown?" Mary nods once.
Yes.
But that's not all. From her coat pocket, she pulls out a tiny USB. "There's something else. Something I recorded last year. I didn't plan to use it, but Christine deserves the truth." Gasps ripple through the courtroom. The bailiff inserts the USB. The monitors flicker to life. A grainy kitchen video. Kody pacing like a caged animal. Robyn sitting silently in the corner. Then his voice, sharp, venomous, fills the speakers. "I don't care what I have to do. Christine won't cooperate. We'll make her crazy. Let the court take her children. That'll shut her up." The entire courtroom erupts. Reporters bolt from their seats. Christine covers her mouth, trembling. Janelle shoots up, furious, shouting, "You said we were family." The judge slams the gavel, but it's chaos. Kody leaps up. "That recording is illegal. You can't." Mary cuts him off cold. "Illegal? Like forging our signatures? Like lying to us for years?" Kody's breathing turns.